Do you suffer from fear of height? If you're genuinely true to yourself, you would say yes. If you say no, think of the moment you stood on the peak of a mountain and if somebody gently tapped you or gently pushed you, your body would react and bounce backward to protect and prevent death. There is a natural subconscious tendency to avoid fall from the height. So by default, all of us have been pre-programmed with the fear of height. This is one of the reasons why people keep sabotaging themselves. Now, there's a deep association of height with progress, success, goals, and achievements. There are two unhealthy mental associations with height. Here, I'm not just talking about physical height, I'm talking about the height of achievement, the height of success, the height of spiritual awareness. A lot of us are on a journey towards something, and a lot of us want to climb the ladders of success to reach somewhere. And as we go closer and closer to our destination, we start feeling stressed. We often succumb to self sabotage or invite sabotage from others, thinking that people may not be happy to see us succeeding or doing better in life. These are all subconscious ways of ensuring that you never reach that peak. Three reasons for sabotaging your journey towards the peak. One, you see that as an experience of loneliness because you practically always never see anyone around you when you're at the peak. And nobody likes to be lonely. We are born as humans and we are born to be a part of the society. We love human interactions. When you reach there, of course, you will find a great amount of comfort and safety. However, when you do not reach, you often fret the possibility of loneliness. The second reason why you wouldn't want to reach the peak or the height is the fear of falling. Climbing to the peak could be very exciting, very challenging. However, once you reach the peak and when you look down, you feel dizzy. And that can become so scary. That fear of fall is almost like end of something, a huge loss, a huge destruction. And once you reach number one, it's painful to be displaced from there. So to avoid that kind of pain, we start slowly sabotaging ourselves and do not reach number one so easily. You need a lot of courage to overcome your fear of falling. People do not have fear of height as much as they have the fear of falling. And both are different. The third story is your vulnerability. We often perceive that people who are enjoying the peak of success, being stronger than what you can imagine. However, the truth is different. These are the people who need bodyguards. These are the people who need extra security. These are the people who are more vulnerable because they are seen, they're exposed, they're seen by the world. They cannot hide themselves as and when they want to, which can be very unnerving and very uncomfortable. Does that mean nobody should strive to be on the peak of their success? No. This experience is vitally important. Most people want this experience and yet dread this experience. Metaphorically, see yourself climbing a peak of a mountain. You may work hard, you can reach the peak. Look at beautiful landscape in and around you. Look at the valleys, look at the sky. Enjoy your stay on the peak, but do not get attached. Because if you get attached, you're going to stagnate there. Stagnation is not encouraged by the universe. What you have to do now is graciously travel downwards for some times till the time you see another peak coming your way and start climbing that. And let your life be a journey full of several such peak moments of success. How to conquer the fear of loneliness, how to conquer the fear of sabotage, and how to conquer the fear of being seen. Let me explain. When you reach the peak, you're no more lonely because by then you learn the art of being your own companion. You're so busy with the awe of beauty around you. You're so busy observing all that you haven't really observed being on your journey towards the peak that you don't feel lonely at all. How to conquer the fear of falling? Well, you don't have to worry about being sabotaged, being pushed down, or falling from the height. If you're ready to enjoy the moments on the peak and then eventually create a space for more deserving people and vacate that spot in search of another peak. If your journey is going to be full of such peak moments where you're going to constantly keep progressing and vacating your position in favor of more worthy candidates, more worthy people, you don't have to worry about people sabotaging you or pushing you from the height. The third is the vulnerability part of it. You're only vulnerable if you stagnate being on the peak. If you're ready to continue your journey through ups and downs of life, you don't have to feel vulnerable. The journey can go on. You're not going to stagnate. Remember, the peak of success is not your problem, but the possibility of stagnating at the peak can be your problem. Life is a journey, and one thing that is not encouraged on this planet is stagnation. Everything is on the move. Be ready to continue moving on and moving forward, and you will never be afraid of the height, of the peak of your success. Keep progressing, keep succeeding, and let the journey called life go on in a beautiful way. Stay tuned and keep listening. And yes, do not forget to read the blog to get more information and remedial statements to beat your fear of success, fear of height, and fear of being vulnerable or lonely. Check out the link for the blog in the comment section or on the website www.isolvelife.com. Thank you.